What should I name my brand? That is the question that stumps everybody and prevents them from starting a business. So then they sit there and then they say, I don't have a brand name, so I don't know what to do, so I'm not going to start taking any action. That is so silly. Oh my God. So I'm going to give you one tip right now so that you can get over this mental block that you have of why you cannot start your business. And this is the best piece of advice that I can give you is when it comes to creating your brand, especially if it is your personal brand, just start with your name. You don't have to call it anything fancy. The best thing that you can do for yourself is calling it your own name. If it's a business, that's a different story. But for a personal brand, use your name. And the reason I say this is because you are going to pivot so much along your journey of entrepreneurship and building your own business that if you name it anything else, you have automatically pigeonholed yourself into a certain niche. So for example, if I called myself Charlotte Hypnotherapy, I could only do hypnotherapy. But if I said I want to become a math teacher, I cannot be a math teacher and have a website called charlottehypnotherapy.com, right? This could be the same thing as if you decided to start as in essential oils, but then you started getting really into meditation and yoga. You can't call yourself essentialoilslovers.com because it doesn't make sense now that you offer other things. So always start with what is simplest and easiest and don't overthink it. Start with your name, and then as you grow and as your business changes and you understand what your audience wants, then you can add a different name into it. And you don't really need to change the name of your brand. It's more like you are coining a term of your own and that belongs to your brand. For example, Tony Robbins, his personal brand is Tony Robbins, and his event is called Date with Destiny. And I would highly recommend that you coin your own terms because you seem like an authority when you have made up your own thing and you are the one person that created it. If you created a method or whatever, it's yours. You must be somebody really smart if you could name your own process, your own method, your own program, your own seminar, right? So you can use that to your advantage. So to make that really simple and short, when it comes to naming your brand, just name it after yourself. And as you pivot and as you grow and change, then you can name the offering that you have and coin a unique term for your offering and name it after that. I don't recommend naming it anything that will pigeonhole you. And if you make it too random, then that's also confusing. You know, some people like to say, oh, I'm just going to call it Pegasus. Yeah, but what does Pegasus have to do with cryptocurrency? Nothing. And it's confusing. And then you wonder why people aren't clicking on your website. And it's because no one knows what you do because your name is too confusing. So don't go down that woo-woo route either where you said, I'm going to make it so open-ended that I can do anything with it. That will work if you are a big company, but you are not a big company, so you don't need to complicate it and do that for yourself. Call it after yourself or some variation of your name, and then from there, later on, as you have your offerings, you can change and coin your own term. There you go. That is your hack for today. So do not let this stop you from building a business. You don't need to name your name. You don't need to name it anything yet. Just call it yourself and tell people what you do. You don't have to come up with some crazy name. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, follow along for more of my 30-day content challenge because I have lots and lots to share with you.